Hi guys, it's James from Basketball Noise, and today I'm going to tell you 5 things that you should do with your basketball caps. So the first thing you need to consider when you are purchasing a basketball cap is the fit. It's the key thing about a basketball cap. So essentially, it shouldn't be too tight, it should fit your head well. Unfortunately, I was born with a rather large head. My circumference is 25 inches or 64 centimetres if you work in that metric, and I am always near the end of the strip at the back. So I'm usually on the last toggle or the second to last toggle, and yeah, it's a pretty snug fit, but I think I can make that work. And that is the first thing. If it's comfortable, if it's too small, like, I'm not going to lie, this is pretty close to being too small, but it's quite snug. It doesn't hurt my head. It's not going to give me a headache. But I think that is the key thing. The first tip is definitely make sure that the hat fits you. The next thing to do with your basketball cap is to decide how you're going to wear it. And what I mean by that is the first problem most people will come across is what to do with the stickers. Do you peel them or do you keep them on? Now, that depends on the type of person you are. I'm a 34-year-old man with 2 kids. I'm firmly in the dad zone. I do not have enough coolness to have the stickers on here. So the first thing I'm going to do is peel them off. And yep, might take a little while. So there's probably some people crying into their keyboards now, seeing that I have peeled off the stickers. Always make sure, you get rid of any marks, if any stickers left behind. This is a Mitchell & Ness cap, no marks left behind. I'm also removing the Mitchell & Ness cardboard. Again, it comes down to who you are as a person, but personally, I don't think I could pull off the backwards cap. Again, I said I had like a big head, but I've also got ears, and quite big ears, and they make me look like a bit like a wingnut. And also, I can't. Yeah, my head's. It's never going to work. My head's too big. So I am definitely a forward facing cap wearer. So decide how you want to wear your cap. That is an important point, and that's what we're going to make point 3. The next point on this video is the peak. So you could be a flat peak person. I'm not a flat peak person. I like a little bend. When I was younger, I tried to bend it all the time to make it like really bent so you could hardly see out of it. You don't want that. It's to keep the sun off your face, and it's to bend a little bit. So you can use elastic band, but what I like to do is I just like to give it a little bend over time, every time I wear it. And it's bent a little bit more, and I just work it just like that. And again, some people are probably crying now about what I'm doing to this cap. People will be saying I'm wrecking this cap. So what I say to those people is, write in the comments, tell me what you think you should do with a cap and how it should be worn, and we might make another video about it. So it's starting to get a little bit bent, but that's I like it a bit more. But this is stage 4, step 4, stage 4. I like a little bit of a bent peak, not too bent, but just not a straight peak. So step 5 is definitely wear a cap that you know something about. So what you don't want to happen is for you to be wearing a cap and someone come up to you and go, Ben Simmons is doing really good on his 3-point shooting, and you're like, yeah, he's awesome, isn't he? Because they're just going to think you're a mug. And I'm not a 76ers fan. I like the hat. It's a really nice hat. But at the end of the day, it's Indiana Pacers all the way, and that's the hat I should be wearing. So a bonus step is just how you should keep your hats. So I've been quite fortunate. I've been to a lot of basketball tournaments, and at a lot of basketball tournaments you get raffle prizes. So I got like a 76ers hat, I got a Celtics hat, I got my Pacers hat and another Pacers hat, and a Golden State hat. And what you should do, this is a perfect example, is you should have the back folded in like that, and then you can fold them all in together, keep them nice and separated, but you know, they can sit on a shelf like that now, or somewhere in your drawers, just nice and smart, and don't take up too much space. I'm a big fan of basketball caps. I think the design of the American caps are absolutely awesome, much better than any sports cap you'll get in the UK or what I've seen in Europe. So check out the Mitchell & Ness caps, and if you like this video, click subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and follow more of Basketball Noise.